All right, guys. So I wanted to show you guys a defense that I've recently been running. I think it's one. It's a lot of fun. It's very reminiscent of past Madden defenses for me. Just the way that the formation sets up and how we run it. It's more of my personality. I've been trying to run other people's defenses, and that's been effective. Don't get me wrong; people have some great defenses out there, and I particularly enjoy Zan's Big Nickel over G over at huddle.gg.com. Excuse me. So if you're looking for a different, style of defense, definitely check that out. But I feel like this defense is more me. And in this video, I wanted to go over a few different things: the personnel of the defense, the characteristics of the defense, and just some little nuances to how we set the defense up. So the defense is nickel triple. It's only found in the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers playbook, as far as I know. I looked it up. It may be in some alternate playbooks that it's just not shown in the database. Don't know. But for this example, we're going to be in the Baltimore Ravens defense because I think it's a little bit more versatile as far as being able to stop the run and the pass. So we're going to be, like I said, nickel triple. And let's take a look at the personnel that's on the field. Now, this stand-up linebacker is typically a middle linebacker. I personally put a safety there because defensive backs get better animations as far as catching interceptions or jumping for interceptions. So you want to go ahead and probably put your favorite user right there, make it a defensive back. This guy, you can make either a defensive back or a linebacker. Now, I will tell you, if we have auto flip on, it's probably more advantageous to have a safety here because you will have to user this guy and you'll jump between these two players in which you user depending on the formation you're playing against. However, if this guy's down in the gap and he's a safety, then your run integrity is not going to be as good. It just depends on kind of your how much you're willing to spend on safety. You put a guy with good block shed like a Steve Atwater, and I'm sure Ronnie Lott has good block shed. He'll still be pretty effective against the run right here. But for my purposes, I currently run a linebacker right here and just kind of deal with it because I don't have the coinage to get those type of players. But your two most important players on this defense are your defensive ends. If you can get two edge threats, that's fantastic because most of the time we'll be getting one-on-one blocks on the outside. And those quick wins, if you're going to play coverage from this, are absolutely devastating. So definitely try to get some edge threats if you can. That would be the ideal situation. I would say don't worry about getting inside stuff unless you're really struggling to stop the run, and then do as you will. There's gonna be a lot of zone coverage in this formation, but we do have a few man calls too. So it's really just kind of pick your poison. I prefer to play zone coverage. That's just how I am. I'll mix in a man coverage every now and then, just to throw my opponent off. But that's pretty much it as far as the coverages go. Now let's take a look at what this looks like on screen. And I just want to come out in our one high safety look. We'll come out in cover 3. Just really quick, I have auto flip off. We're going to go ahead and turn it on for these examples. I'm not going to touch this alignment. And we're going to come out against this trips right. All right. So without any baseline, any type of adjustments, you see right here we have the one high safety. Got 5 people down at the line of scrimmage. Now since autoflip is on, Kyle Van Noy is off the line and Gilman is down on the line. So that's where it becomes a little tricky if you're running autoflip because now you got to use your linebacker. But just with that being said, just keep an eye on that. You'll notice that without even making any adjustments, we get one-on-one blocks on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and just run through the replay. You got Khalil Mack one-on-one, Joey Bosa one-on-one, right? They both get a win after a few seconds. So the defense stock already gets us the one-on-one, so that's fantastic. That's really good to note. When you're live in defense, if you can get really good pass rushers one-on-one, that's a pretty big win in Madden 23. Now, if you want to give a uniform look all the time, then I would advise you to show blitz. Okay, no baseline, just show blitz, and you'll notice that who is actually, this is our nickel CB, and this is our safety, which I can't even move over there. Yeah, this is our safety, will come down into the box. So now we have a pretty scary, intimidating looking front. We've got 5 down, plus they know our linebacker is using right here. Against his trips right, we'll have this guy pretty close to the line, but say if it was a balanced formation, he would be over here, like a 2x set. It's really not the correct terminology, 2x set, but a spread set, right? So now we have something that is pretty intimidating. We can make it look all the same with every single type of coverage. So I'm going to go to Tampa 2 here. I'm going to show blitz. And now it's the same exact look, right? And it's clear that we can send pressure pretty easily with global adjustments. So if I wanted to send 5, I could send the linebacker. You know, if I didn't want to send the linebacker and I wanted to send some edge heat, I can send this nickel corner, who, for whatever reason, the player doesn't show it in practice mode, but he's actually blitzing. There's nothing there. I typically will use her right around here. So I just like the overall look of this defense. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of older Madden defenses, and I like that because I'm old school. I don't really like the spread out 3-down lineman look, although it's super effective. Don't get me wrong. This is by no means the best defense in the game, but this is something that you can run that's off meta that is pretty darn cool looking, and then we can get some cool pressure out of it. So that's pretty much the intro video. We're going to go ahead and jump into the getting the pressure and coverages and the subsequent videos. So make sure you take a look at those, give them a like, and I'll see you there.